Okay. Let me test here. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think we're live. I'm testing this for the first time. Huh. But I cannot see. Well, I guess we are live. Gonna have to configure that better later. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Hey, hey, all good, all good. Let me see here. Uh, Give me 1 second. Mm-mm. Hey, hey, how's it going, everybody? Give me 1 second. This is first time I am streaming from this particular channel, so I just noticed I had a bunch of stuff not right. This was the analysis I shared on the weekly outlook, and believe it or not, um, I took the entry and closed way too early because I figured maybe we were gonna get this bounce like earlier. I mean here again, and yeah, and I even shared the whole thing, but it's okay, it's fine. We're gonna scalp it from here to here. Let me share the what else would I have to do here? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I'm gonna share the Zoom link. I'm gonna. Last time we started to have a lot of people, so I will be sharing it temporarily. But then I'm gonna have to just share it with particular members that have proven to be okay, because we don't want like a lot of people creating noises and stuff. So I guess my point is for the Slack, I'm gonna be checking on who participates and all of that before I decide to start sharing with more and more people, right? That's what I'm thinking. Let me see this. Um, I don't know where is this showing up. Oh, here it is. Hey, hey, good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. How can I do this? Oh, I have to. Give me 1 second. Here is share screen. There we go. What else? What else? Oh, yeah, remember. Now I remember. Remember. There was just one thing left here. Yeah, next time I'm gonna have everything set up faster. Just this was the first time setting it up on this particular channel. It was a little bit messy for me. I forgot to do it yesterday. You know, I forgot that this is a new channel. So when I came this morning, I had to set up everything pretty much. And I'm missing something here. Let's see. Copy. And hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, I think we're good now. Now we're good to go. Um, so yeah, the weekly outlook played out to the T. Um, this bounce here, this is gold. Let's start with that. Let me shut down that noise. Wait. There we go. I had a run yesterday, right when we reached here. Um, so I missed. There was the confirmation happened, but I had to go, and I literally missed the whole trade that I was waiting for the for the week, which was from here to here. And we're not here, but I did share this in the weekly outlook and the groups. This was the bounce for the Asian session. I didn't come for the Asian session, so I missed this one too. So there were two opportunities that we were gonna have with the well, guys, you guys saw this I shared yesterday. This is what I shared in Discord and Slack, right? So the entry, there was gonna be an early entry here against the zone on gold, and there was gonna be a second opportunity, which was this wave here. I missed that one too, so it's okay. I had to solve a lot of things that were important, but still, I hope somebody, maybe grabbed it. The first opportunity happened at the 5-minute mark. Here, but this is the weekly outlook. If you watch the video I shared, you would have been watching this. So this was the confirmation. Okay, I don't know if you see it. So this is the rejection. You have a break on the structure on the 5-minute. You have a new support higher than the previous one. Closure above, you go with it. That's it. Simple. I wasn't here at that time. I wasn't watching at the chart, looking at the chart. That happened at 12:40. I was in between doing things, and this is the one from Asia. Now, the one from Asia wasn't so simple, to be honest, because it was sketchy. It did happen. It did happen. Starting from here, but there was no strong confirmation all up until actually, yeah, it happened here with the, yeah. Anyways, wait, what's up, Joseph, Lloyd, Jason, Amir, Clifford, everybody. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the swing trade happened. You know, I'm happy that it happened, and that my analysis was right. It's just that I missed a really nice entry. Had I been paying attention to it, but I spent way too much uh, time of something else that I had to do on the chart, so I was gonna miss it anyways. At least if this didn't give me, which it didn't, would have been nice entry here. Anyway, so let's go with the scalping session here. Now we have this. I think by now we have clearly, clearly noticed that there is like a 90% chance, we could safely say, right, or at least 80, right, that we're gonna be reaching maybe this level. Okay, so we have here this level, and then we have here this level. So now we're okay with the fact that we are inside the zone from between here and here to reach out up here, which is 1955-ish thing. This is the weekly outlook, right? If we go to the daily clearly closed above and just grab liquidity to continue up. That would have been the, so, you know, had I been here in Asia, which is why I said, oh, you know, I'm gonna check on Asia. So this is what I would have been looking at during Asia. If I had been here in Asia, I see this. This is what I look for. I say, okay, how did we close the daily? The daily closed above it. We above at the structure. Looking at the structure, and this is a bullish structure, and this is literally like the bullish candle that you're looking for to continue up. Literally, that is the even right across the money trade. Even though you want like the structure to be up here, but it doesn't matter. So the question would have been, okay, how deep are we gonna create a wick before we continue going up? That's when you go to the 4 hour. You go to the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour. We just closed here. I think it was. Yeah. This was the, wasn't it? Wait, where was the closure? Closure was around here. Yeah, it was this candle. Okay, so this was the candle that closed looking down. So from here, that is weird. That is not the candle. Do I have an issue here? That was not the candle, right? This is London here. Oh, this is the one. Okay, so this is the one that finished here. So the question would have been, okay, so how deep are we gonna create the wick to continue going up? And then that was when you would have found that this is a strong support on the 4 hour, right? Look left, look at this. Structure rejected completely at this level. This is the 900 zone, right? But if you want to be specific, there you go. Oh wow, it's up here. So remember, the zone, the price is important, but typically it is a zone. So it looks something like this usually. If you saw the video of my theory of elasticity, you would understand why, even if there is a price, it's not really like a price, it's like many prices within a zone. And when it's up, you're gonna have a different behavior that is when it's coming from below. Well, I mean, that's at least my theory. Okay, so we have a support, resistance, and we have a wick here, right? This wick most likely is not a 4 hour. This wick most likely is like 30-ish or 15 minutes, right? Something's gonna happen there. So we have the closure here. We have the 4 hour structure here being broken. We are 2 hours away, and this is what we have on the 1 hour. We have the wick being created or formed, or however you want to call it. Give me 1 second here. Trying to look at some. Am I missing something here? Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's simple now. We have the 4 hour zones here marked here. We have a level on the 4 hour most likely looking like around here. We have a target for today. Target could be like up here. 1960. Not for today. I mean, not necessarily for today. Might be tomorrow. Just the week or the weekly target, let's say. Go to the 30 minute. What do we have? We have a new small resistance here, small one, because we know that this is the area of the tap here. So, but oh, this one is valid. Look at this. This is coming from here. Okay, so that's good. And most likely we are on our way to this thing here. What time is it? This was 6:30. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so it's quite simple today. There's no need to struggle here. Gold, we're just looking for buys, and we don't have to counter trend this. We just wait for the support to be created. It's either gonna be happening around here. So this is what I would expect. I would expect if you look left, the candles for some reason would grab liquidity here, close above, grab liquidity close above, and then this one would penetrate all the way here to close looking down. So most likely we have a tap inside this area if we reject and close above around this area, which most likely is gonna be around here. Whatever candle comes here closest looking up on the 30 minute, that would be my entry, and that would be as simple as that. That would be my idea for today. Can I say this? That's it. I mean, there's no not much more there. It's really not complicated. That would be my trade for today. So either we're gonna have two trades. I mean, I will have two trades. It's just gonna be this correction on the weeks on the candle. Most likely this candle, if we look at the 1 hour, not the 1 hour, the 4 hour is gonna be a wick. Yeah. I always also ask the question myself is of if, like, would it make sense for this candle at any point? How would it look like if it would have been flipping bearish? And and what would happen if it flips bearish, if we close above, below, and all of that? In my head, I'm not saying that always, but in my head, I'm always painting pictures. Okay, you know, if we close bearish, it would look like a big wick. It would be like a body, most likely closing here. Next candle would maybe grab yet again liquidity here, maybe continue up, blah blah. Like all of that happened in my head. But so far, the simplest of them all is just wait for a support anywhere here to continue going up, and then there's no complications. We don't have to complicate ourselves. 15 minute, 5 minute. So most likely we have a visit here, support here. From here we go up. Simple. If you want like trend lines, I actually like trend lines. You can see it clearly from here to here. Bump bump. Close, go above. Today is buys. It's all buys. If you remember, we talked about it. Nothing has changed so far. Today we have this at 10. So I'm not gonna be here. I'm leaving around 9:30ish by the open. Even though I'm bullish on gold, look at weekly, last week closure, current candle has no lower week, makes me feel like we can get strong bullish. Yeah, I mean, we could get it, but I think I actually explained that on my weekly outlook. Why to me this is still bullish, and you know, and you can actually sort of ignore this because sometimes you don't get a wick. Look at this. This is no wick. This is a no wick. So I don't stress about it if I have the context right. You have to, you know, context matters. I always say that. GJ, yeah, we're gonna look at GJ, guys. Give me 1 second. So context matters about the no wick thing. So when you don't have a wick, you have to also keep in mind what is going on with the world. If there's a fundamental going on, number one. Number two, if we already grab liquidity. So that's really important. I think I said that before. If you have a candle on the left or candles that went to a zone and already grabbed that liquidity for you, the next candle most likely don't even need it. So that happens also when you open sometimes New York and you get like a lot of wicks coming down, and then when you get a lot of wicks coming down, and then the next week doesn't have the next candle doesn't have a wick, and usually what happens is it just shoot up because he has trying to find that example here. This could be a good example. This is a liquidity area. I grab liquidity and almost non-existent wick, boom, and you're gonna find that many times. Look at this. Look at this. See? You have to look left. See if the previous candle was the one grabbing that liquidity. So look at this. You have this, the visit to the level. We had the liquidity from down here, and boom. Phew. Let's look at GJ. Everybody wants to see GJ. Yeah, let me redo the whole thing. Let's go to the monthly. It's looking bearish. Wow, quite bearish. We have, this is not good when you have this, like this is indecision like crazy, even though this is the monthly, you know, we have been ranging. Yeah, there you go. This is a range. Now, if you were to ask me right away, I can tell you, even though we are ranging, it looks a lot bearish. Like it really, you had the closures here below. Look at this. You had high, low, lower high, and this could be the lower low. You're looking for the weekly, and you already got the rejection here. So there's a nice fall. Okay. Yeah, I remember this level on GJ. This is a really strong zone. This whole thing is a mess always for GJ. Always. You don't want to be caught inside of here. This is a mess. I remember quite well this zone here. Look at this. Whole weekly structures rejected from below, from above, even from here, penetrates here just to form the rejection to continue down here to, yeah, this is a really strong level here. So keep that in mind. It would be, it is a zone, but so on the weekly looks like that. That was a weekly. Let me just mark it just to keep that in context. And yeah, so there's something really interesting. Okay, so you know what? I wasn't looking so much at GJ, but I think I'm gonna go for something here. Do we have enough space? Not today. I'm talking about something I like to do. 40 pips. Yes. No, it's not clean. Usually, if this, yeah, this was the one messing up. If I didn't have this, yeah, if I had a cleaner cut down, well, we do have it, but it's way down below. I would have placed a sell stop. But we don't have a clean cut structure, which I love it, but I don't see it. So let's go with the analysis. The daily, we clearly have something going on here, up here, not down here, up here. See? Rejections on the structure, rejection here, rejection here, rejection here. Below, it was support, now resistance. Okay, so that's happening right now. You have the 4 hour going on here. Little messy. Have a huge gap on the open up. You have a 4 hour level here being rejected. Oh, okay. GJ actually looks good to continue going down right now. Oh, nice. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, so GJ is prime for a good entry. Not gonna lie. Interesting. So the 4 hour here, we're gonna take it here, and oh, GJ is prime for an entry. Yep. I guess everybody can see this entry, right? This is a simple entry. It's not complicated at all. And let's move this here to be more safe. Okay, I guess everybody can see this one, right? No need to explain it. Let's make it bigger. So you are inside this continuation box. We don't know if it is gonna be a continuation. We have to maybe wait for it to break because it's really tight. And that's it. Any closure below here, wick here, that's it. The entry sells. Oh, okay. Thank you, market. It's not really. Hey, good morning. Buenos dias. Is it possible to buy 1917 when it comes there again? That's gold, right? Yeah. So that's it. That's what we're looking. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Hey, Sandra, how's it going, Luis Angel? So, my friends, we have a chart here. If we get closed in bullish, yeah. Hey, Rafael. We get, yep. I agree. That's what I see too. That's what I see too. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, we might get a 9 minutes away. We might get the wick here or just the continuation. I'm just a little bit, you know, I'll go for it. But I'm just gonna keep in mind that I know that there's a slight probability of price closing bullish and still coming here to grab that liquidity before continuing up, just because it has some tendency. You see here, I always look left. It has some tendency to look for that liquidity down here, but that's okay. If it, I mean, if it gives me the setup, oh, the setup is there. Yeah, I'm looking for buys on gold. Yeah. This is looking better and better by the minute. Oh, this is looking really nice. Like, I don't even know if I should get an early entry here or just wait for it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it just to have a solid confirmation. As soon as we get the 30-minute here, I'm gonna go for it. But so far, it's not looking so bad. It's not looking so bad. We have 20 some pips. Okay. Yeah, that pullback on 1918, that would be just perfect. Like, that would have been perfect. I mean, that would have been perfect, but like I said, the market is not gonna give it to you so easy. So, yeah, it's like when you want it to close above to continue going up, then you're gonna notice price is gonna create a wick and close right below the level. Like, it's always gonna make it messy for you, so that you have to guess more. Yeah, usually it's not. Usually it doesn't. It's not gonna give it to you so simple. What would be your trigger on gold? Uh, a closure here. If this 15 minutes, so the perfect entry would be if we get the 15-minute candle leaving a wick here and closing anywhere where it is right now. But a close, like if you get a break of this level and then close all the way down here, that would be like the perfect setup, because then you get here the entry and then you're gonna feel the little wick here and the structure. Because also on the 5-minute, that would mean that you would have broken this most likely at some point, and even if it closes below. I'm not gonna lie, this looks a lot like the entry right now. Like from here, it was the entry on the 5-minute. I am using the 5-minute more and more lately, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it simple on what we typically do. I'm just gonna go with but yeah, 5 minutes really looked like here was an entry. I'm gonna lie. You see here, boom, boom, against the level here, and maybe this one is the one that gets there. Still, we have look, that 5 minutes gonna close like that. Then maybe we're gonna wait for the other one, and this is Look at that. Interesting. But no rush. A bit skeptical of 1925. Yeah, 3 rejections in the past. Yeah, but still it is a zone. Like if we get a nice entry down here, you know, we have like 25 pips. Not bad for GJ. What is this? GJ. Bearish. Wanna see a 15 close or 30-minute close below, 15 candle close above. This is a rejection wick. Yeah, GJ, I would actually wait for a 30-minute closing below, to be honest. Where did you gonna take the entry? If you wait 30-minute candle, next candle broke the previous high, stop's gonna be 30 pip. Nope, not for me. Yeah, more liquidity, but I think if it breaks bearish 1 hour high, it should push that area. Oh yeah, preferred price to come and retest 1917. Yeah, I think everybody wants that, but yeah, gotta see. So far it's looking good on the 15, and the 30. It's not looking bad. This is what I would do if we close bullish. I have a question for the price. So I have a question. Do we have the steam to get all the way up here? We just broke above this level, those wicks. That's important. Tapped here. Yeah, tap there. Yeah, actually that tap there actually primes price to get here. Yeah, that makes sense. Which is, yeah, my concern from before. But what if, let's see, the 1 hour structure, as you know, that's the issue. The 1 hour structure actually has all this space to correct to, because if you look left, I always ask myself about that too, like where is the structure going, you know, just in case would it make sense if the 1 hour had a level here. So this was the previous 1 hour level. You see it like down here. From here, like we came from here to here to here to here. So we have all this space to correct on the 1 hour and not break structure. But the space that would make sense would be around here. So even though we can get all the way down here, even down here, and still not break structure on the 1 hour, the one that would make sense, the limit would be around here, which is this week. But now this week happened with a lot of volume. This was the 10 a.m. candle. So unless we are in NYSE, I would not expect this deep retracement if we're gonna continue going up. So I would actually mark it like around where we have it, like right here. So yeah, so that would be it. So let's wait for the 30-minute. The 1 hour, 30 minutes away. Yeah, setup is there. I'm gonna go for it. 2 minutes left. Yep. Setup is there. I think it's something like this. Now, whenever I get the entry, this is what I'm aiming for. Let me see if I get a runner here. I'm gonna TP here at 1-to-1. I'm gonna do dynamic entries. I'm gonna enter as we close. If we close bullish, looks like it. 1 minute away. Gonna take a small percentage, and like I'm gonna take one entry. I'm still concerned in my head that from here we're gonna grab liquidity here to go up, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split my entries. 1 sec. Gonna split my entries. One entry will be as we close. We could just take it pretty much. I could take it just pretty much here. Let me see the 5 minute what's going on. Yeah. So one entry will be here, and then the second entry. Let me split this. And the second entry is as we form a wick, then whatever wick we get down to maybe here, then I get the other entry with the stop loss being right there. And that way I have two entries, one better than the other. And yeah, so far so good. So let's see. This is the money setup. Let's go for it. I mean, I will go for it. You don't have to take. Remember, you still have the probability of this visiting here, but I'm gonna go for it. So don't. You don't have to do what I do. Okay, took my entry here. Let's see if this is not gonna continue coming down. And as we took it here, oh, soon, oh no, it's still break even because of the. So as we move down, there we go. This is a split entry. As we move down, I'm gonna now monitor the 5 minute and maybe get a second entry as we go down. That's it. So I pretty much enter here. Let's see if we get a, by the way, as we close or as if we break below the 15 minute, then I'm gonna be managing risk. I'm gonna be closing half of the entry here. Okay. If we break below the 15 minute, I'm closing half and leaving the rest open. And I will wait for closures. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be scared out of the position just because, just gonna wait for closures. Let me get this entry was 1922. Yeah, it was literally. Oh, that was the spread. Oh, I get it. Because I thought I entered like way down below here, but it was actually like literally like around here. So now we wait. Now let's see whatever you guys have to share, because I don't. Now I just sit on my hands and let it run. You think that the candle is going to get pushed up New York Open? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I have a feeling that I would have preferred that liquidity base in here, but if we don't get it, we don't get it. The setup is there, so I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna trade what I think that has to happen. I'm gonna trade what I see. And we could get this push. Yeah, we could get this push. So yeah, I'm taking profits here and leaving a run, and that would be the trade for today. You wanna take entry? You wanna see more price action engulfing on the lower time frame? Yeah, you can. I mean. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, right now, for now, setup is there, You're waiting for the break on the next 30 minute. Oh, are you guys talking between yourselves? Yeah, the candle might push up. What I do when I don't feel, or when I feel that maybe, we still have a place to visit, is that I just don't go in with full position. That's what I do. So I realized that when I was learning, I used to close so many good winning trades, and the majority of them happened because I was scared out of the market, and then I noticed that I was scared out of the market because I was risking too much. So whenever you risk too much, you get scared out of the market easily. Now, if I risk just half of it and you feel confident with it, if I lose this, I'm okay with it, then you're gonna be fine. You're gonna hold it. Like right now, I'm gonna monitor this. If we break below the 15, even if it is for the visit of this level or this level, I'm okay because I risked half of what I was planning to risk. And here I'm gonna close half if we break below. So now what happens is this is halfway of my stop loss. So right here, if I was gonna risk, let's say $100, at the moment I close here, I'm gonna close $25, and if it gets here, it's gonna be $50. So, but on top of that, maybe I wanted to risk. I actually risk half of that because I said I literally entered half of it. So I would be literally losing $25 on a position that maybe would have been $100. So I'm okay with that, you know. I still have the rest of the day. Take two more trades after this if I miss this one. But the setup is there. What I'm not gonna do is ignore it because waiting for a liquidity week here, because if you do that, you will always be also scared out of the position because anything can happen. You can always say that. You can always, oh yeah, but we could visit here. Yeah, we can always do that, you know. But if the setup is there, you have to take it. I mean, that's how I do it. And just wait for the candle closure. Like I'm gonna wait for this candle closure, if possible. If it is that we don't break below this. Let's see how is it going with GJ. Oh, there you go. Bam, bam, bam. 4 hour, yeah, it looks like it's gonna fall. Nice wick here. Nice wick here. Oh, that's interesting. Consolidating, not doing much. So when you know gets a little bit tricky. Yeah, the most important closure right now for me it's the hourly closure. So I would be looking for that one. Like if the 1 hour closure happens below here on GJ, that's a massive confirmation for continuation. It would be also the 30-minute one. I would take that one. I'm gonna be checking on that one. See how it goes. Let me do something here. Now we have the wick. I should have grabbed the other entry after we created the wick, right? Let me see some. Yeah, as we close above, I'm gonna enter another one. The other part of the entry, I guess. Seven pips in profit. Gonna leave it there. It's okay. Oh, that was a nice wick right there. Would you be concerned if it flips back bearish? Not at all. If it flips bearish, we have an exit plan. So that's a good thing about having an exit plan. So flips bearish, comes here, close to half, comes here, takes me out. I'm okay, you know, wasn't successful. You know, like I always say, if you want to win, you first have to learn to lose. And that happens with everything in life, right? For you to win, you have to learn how to lose first. And especially true in trading. If you do not feel okay with losing here, means that you risk too much, or you're trading somebody else's plan, not yours, or you're trading by emotions. There's like three main things that happen when you get scared out of a trade. You either did not trade your plan, you traded somebody else's plan, or you traded, you know, way more money that you should have been trading. That's all. Enter small position. Yeah, I didn't enter small. I enter half. Like if I was planning 2% today, I entered 1%, which literally is what I did. Exactly. 15 pips now in. There we go. I'm almost 1 to 1, so now it wouldn't be a bad idea to, but I'm still gonna wait a little bit more. Gonna wait for like this level here to take profits. And actually, let me use the partial TP tool from my magic keys. Here you go. Magic keys for the win. Partial. And I'm gonna place it down here. Close 90% and let the rest run. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be TPing around here right before we get to the level. Like around there, if we get there. That way I have a little bit more than 1% today, and since it's gonna be 90% closure, it's gonna be really like 1%. That would be okay, and leaving a runner. Yeah, we see the market in different ways all the time, but if it makes sense and so usually that happens, like you see key levels and stuff like that. I see them. I see key levels too. Actually, I do that a lot with zone trading. But if we win a lot and you do different analysis, that would be mostly because of the context, you know. Because if you backtest something and it works, that means that there's a high probability that it works. So now we moved enough in our favor. There's no business coming below here. So now if we flip the candle, so that would be the other thing. I'm gonna wait for this closure. Yeah, but if we flip the candle, I'm gonna close at break even, half of my entry here. We have no business flipping this candle if we're gonna continue going up. Well, it's 3 minutes away. Yeah, I'm closing here. We have no business flipping the 15-minute one. Close half here. Oh, Luis, you made your nice. You know what? Now I don't like the 15-minute closing like this. We moved enough, I thought about taking profits here, leaving a runner, and I wanted a little bit more profits. If we, you know what, this one now I don't like it because this is a big liquidity grab. I'm just gonna wait for the closure. If we close looking down or we break below, I'm out. But I close half here at break even, so I'm literally still at break even, right? So I'm gonna leave it open, wait for it. Closed. Oh, you closed all. Oh, so everybody closed at 15 pips. Nice. I'm gonna leave it open. I'm just close half here. Wait for it. I mean, I'm gonna wait for it. What is this? Oh, that's our stream. Close 20 pips. I'm happy. Well done, everybody. Okay, looks like everybody took profits up here. That's nice. I'm still gonna wait it out. This is a good closure. This is a good closure. I might, let me see. Oh, this is a nice closure. Look at the 30-minute. I'm gonna, at this point, this is what I'm gonna do. Since I already closed half at the break-even point, this is it. I'm doing this. So if it takes me out, it's gonna take me out there. And if not, that's it. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna might add some positions here if we get a good closure. And that's it. Now I'm willing to lose that, or I'm willing to wait it out, or like lose that one or get to here. Even though many of you already grabbed your bags, which is perfect. Yeah, 5 minutes is not looking so good. I mean, it's looking good, but if it closes like that, it's not good. Yeah, maybe that's the visit down here, right? Yeah, there we go. Took me out. I'm done. That's the visit that we were talking about here. So many of you grabbed your bags here. That was really smart. That was almost 1-to-1, That was good. And at this point, that's it. At this point, I just wait. Just wait for a new formation. Either we're gonna go here, and that was the first attempt for me, at least. So that's the cool thing. Let me go check my history. Yeah. So just so you know, I lost less than, what is this? I lost nothing, almost like nothing on that attempt. And so that was one thing that I learned from Raja. So I really have to give props to him, because I was always asking myself, how the heck is he having such a small loss every single time? Like, because when you enter, you have a problem. If you noticed, he's like 50 some percent efficacy. So he wins 50 some percent of the time. Now the R is really where the trick is. The R is the efficiency, right? How much you're gonna move in your favor, how much you're gonna move against it. So that was the trick. That was like the most powerful trick I learned from Raja, which is, okay, how is it that he's doing this? And it was the risk management. It was, okay, you know what, smart way out. You're just waiting for something that has to make sense. And if it starts not to make sense on the lower time frame, you get out early. And that's the trick. So if this was the setup, congratulations everybody. I see that many of you took the profits here. That was great. Okay, so this was the entry. Let me tell you why that is so cool. We're about to get this set up. So this is why this is so cool. If you had this entry and you were expecting this and you had like this here, yeah, looks like we're gonna base it down here. Yeah, the visit here maybe happens now. I'm not gonna go against the trend, so I'm not gonna take that sell. I would not advise for it, don't be a cowboy. But most likely that's what's gonna happen. And who knows? Entry, partials, target area, close half. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So risk management. Yeah. So that's the trick. So let me tell you why this is. There you go. That's the visit that we were talking about. Okay, that's good, because now from here, it's actually a better. Yeah, it's actually a better entry position. So this is the part that I was so cool, that I learned that was so cool about it, because I was not a scalper. As you can see, I'm actually a swing trader. So this is what I noticed. If you enter here and you aim for, let's say this, hopefully here a runner, but really here. If you enter here, you have a 1.34 R, right? 1.34 R means that you're willing to risk, let's say 1% to gain 1.34. That's good. That's a positive R right there. Now, sometimes you're gonna get even 1 R. That was a trick that I learned here. So look at this. So sometimes you're gonna get 1R because you're a scalper. But I said, okay, but how is it that if you're getting 1R, you're actually losing way less than you're winning? When you lose way less than you're winning, it's like if you were doing something like this. It's like if you were really risking way less than what you were willing to win. And that's literally the definition of a ratio. So what happened was I noticed, okay, but if maybe I'm risking 2% here because I want to gain 2% here, all the way up here, 1.3 multiplied by 2, and that's what you get. So maybe you want to go for 2.6% if you win, and you're risking 2%. But now he never. What I've noticed is he never loses 2%. Okay, so that was kind of like one of the main things I noticed. Never. Why? Because as you do this that we just did here, what did I say? If we come here and flip bearish, we have no business flipping bearish after such a big move, because this then becomes a wick. There you go. Look at this. Literally what happened. Now, sometimes you get this and still flip bullish and then continue going up. So that's why I moved the stop loss. So now when I close here the entry, close half, what I did was this that was painted like this before, when 1.3 becomes literally this. Half becomes this. Makes sense, right? Visually. Like if we were here, visually, this is like halfway this is halfway there on the stop loss. If I was risking 2% here, and I close it here, and I close 0.5% right there at the entry, it is the equivalent of doing something like this. Okay, and so now I have a really efficient setup. Why? Because if we flip again bullish, then I take my other entry, we go with the trend. Now what happens is, obviously you're gonna say no, not really, because here now you close half, so you're getting half of the percentage of the wins. But that's not my point. My point is you're risking half now. So my point is that as you are closing, you're behaving like you're using really small and smaller and bigger and bigger R's on the closures. I don't know if I make it. In my head I can kind of like see it clear, but I don't know if I'm good at explaining that. But it's literally what is happening as you close early. If it makes sense to close early, because you don't want to be closing just willy-nilly. You want to close because it makes sense. What is this? Oh, what is this? I have to squint here to understand what is going on. I don't know, like it would be helpful if you send some labels, because I really don't I mean, I see that you like have a sell entry here. I don't even see what the heck is this. Oh, gold. Okay. Man, I cannot even see what is this, to be honest. Some labels would help. I guess you're going for the sells here on gold. On the daily. I don't see sales yet. I only see buy entries. I see a visit here potentially, and from here, any formation from here, good buy setup, and yeah, that's all I see. Yeah, there we go. That is yep. Looks like this is the visit down here. Yep, that's good. That's safe. That's healthy. Oh, as I was saying, because of that trade management, and I really 2%. This is less than a fourth of what I was risking. Bye bye, GJ sales. Yeah, GJ just have to wait for it. You have to wait. At this point, there's not much we can do. Only wait. Sometimes I look at, gold likes to do. I told you guys, gold sometimes on the higher time frame likes to do trend lines, right? And this was the entry, literally price. This setup I gave it on Sunday. This setup, this entry here. I mean the whole idea at least. And we were here when I created the video. We were here actually, and I said that either you enter here or at the top of the second time here. To be honest, I had a top entry there, and like I said, I closed it way too early later. But I wasn't looking at the charts really. I should have been paying attention because that was a good entry. And no, when I look at the higher time frame charts, yeah, still this still makes sense all the way down to here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, I was gonna say, yeah, it makes sense like all the way down to here actually. And who knows? So from here is where it would be a nice, support. Yeah, look, this is so cool. Like, as as you look at the higher time frame, you get a better picture of what to expect. And this is really nice. This is really nice. This fall here, really nice because this makes a lot of sense. Really, this makes a lot of sense. And to be honest, think that the level actually, because this zone is a weekly zone, but that the 1930 zone is really wide. It's like this wide because it is a weekly zone. So that would make sense for this rejection and kind of like, yeah. Had a buy limit at 1912. Oh, well done. Nice. Oh, so you had a buy limit right there? Okay, okay, everybody. So we have people taking counter trends. Okay, cool. Oh, and also buy limit. Well, that buy limit is at 1912. Interesting. Interesting. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so now we got the liquidity, right, that we were looking for. We tapped here. Now we just wait. We just wait for the setup. Today, there's no reason to, for me at least, to look for sales. Sales below here makes sense, but not, any other place. Okay, so I think we are good to wait for this now. There you go. We had the visit at the previous level that we broke. This is the 4-hour, yeah, inter 4-hour zone between here and here. That one. Now we just look for entries. Wow, that's a nice wick right there. So you see, so this is the thing. Now is when you actually can maybe go for not an impulse because we were 2 minutes away, but now we should have a good setup for. So GJ, I think, is the one that's gonna give me the clean entry today. I think we have. I don't like this. This is a gap, but we have enough space for GJ. So we should have some volume here. Yeah, yeah. Gonna wait for this thing. Yeah, GJ is printing really nice. Really nice. Cannot ignore this. I cannot ignore the fact that we are getting a nice setup. 30 minutes away. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna wait for. This is New York Open too, right? Oh, you took sales all the way up there. Nice, well done. Yeah, yeah. GJ was sales today. Nice, nice. That's a nice entry. Oh, from here. Oh, so you waited out all of this? Okay, so here, this is what we're gonna do. I mean, this is what I will do. I'm gonna wait for this to close below. I'm not gonna take it. So there you go. This is what I used to say. Like you see, you maybe wanted the closure here. It's not gonna give it to you so easy. It's gonna now do this bullshit here, right? So now, what would happen is that this had to happen, and now as we break below here, now we have more probabilities of continuing going down as we grab liquidity. This is a 1 hour. Yeah, as we break below this, even though I know this is here, now it would make more sense that we have volume to keep pushing and eating up this wick here. So that would be a breakout entry or impulsive, however you want to call it better. You grab some liquidity, come down, and as you break below, so now a sell entry, my sell stop entry for me would make more sense. The bigger the wick, the better the entry. The bigger the wick, the better the entry. I'm gonna place it like a pip below here. And for the stop loss, oh, there you go. This is tricky. So this would be the TP here, because I see many wicks being rejected here and closures here, and the stop loss something like around here, and this is partials around here, maybe a runner down to here. That's what I'm gonna be aiming for. The closure, yeah, I don't like the closure up there, but if we grab a nice wick as we close below here, we should have enough volume, because this was this here, this is a high velocity area. Gonna wait for it. See how we do. Depends on what we see and what I see. I really don't like the wick left there, but let's see, gold. Oh, gold is inside this area now. Interesting. We have space for weight. We actually have enough space. Oh, this is 24 pips only. Yeah, I almost forgot. This is not gold. But it really doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter so much the pips. It matters the ER. That's what matters to me. Like, a lot of people ask me like, oh, but you have a 11, I don't know, whatever pips stop loss. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm risking the same. Like if I enter here, let's say I have something like this. When I enter here, if I decide to do something like this, you can bet I'm only risking 1% in the whole thing here, or 2 most. Like when I go 2, it's like a really high probability entry. So the size of the stop loss doesn't matter too much to me, because I'm always risking the same. It doesn't, like, I calculate that automatically, right? It doesn't. It's not about, because I don't use fixed lots. That's when I guess people ask me, but I don't use that. I don't use fixed lot. I don't use like 1 lot, 2 lots. I use dynamic percentages. That's what I do. So whenever I use an entry, whenever I get an entry like this big, is a 1% entry. Whenever I get it like this big, it is a 1% entry. That's how I roll. So I always keep it tight. If I lose today, I'm not gonna lose more than 2% today. That's it. I'm I'm trying to manage my money like if I were managing, a hedge fund. And obviously, a hedge fund is gonna lose less than that. Usually, they go for less than 1% a day on losses. But still, that's how I see it. Oh, look at this. Hmm. Let me wait. Yeah. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss anything good here. Let me come here to see what the heck is going on here. Okay, so I just want a closure above here at this point, above 19, this area here. Looks like it's gonna give it. Wow, that's a nice. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. What is that? That's 5 minute. That's nice. Gonna wait for at least the 50 minute. That was a nice liquidity grab, and yeah, the 50 minute 820 for the win. What is that, like Comex? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? This is a nice liquidity. Like if the price closes above here, I think I could go for it. I just want to wait it out. Yeah, 820. Okay, so now we have so this level is valid on the 30 minute, right? So that's the tricky part. Maybe a closure above here is not so good idea. So maybe we're gonna BS a little bit inside of here, and then NYSC is the one giving the push for the rest of the day. So that would mean that most likely I'm gonna miss that one. Because today I'm not planning to trade for so long. Waiting for the 1 hour. Yeah, if anything, closure. This is where I would feel safer on buys on whatever closure we get above 1920 again. At least on the 30 minute. Like anything 30 minute and above that closes above this blue zone here, I would feel way safer. Let me erase all of this. And I would feel way safer on that. And this 4 hour level, yeah, like we're literally inside of it still. There's a reaction of inside the 4 hour band. So good closure above here. It's actually a good closure above here for the continuation. That would be better for me. I would feel way better like that. It's not looking so bad on who was it? Tobias? Who was it that? Yeah, look at this. You tapped there. That's what you got. Yeah, it's looking good actually. It's looking really good. You got that tap there. So that's this area here. Way to go, man. Yeah, that was literally the tap of the trend line. Very nice. Hey, brother, desde Sudamérica. Nice. You know what? I'm supposed to have a. What is it? I'm supposed to have like a screen here of the. Wait, let me see. Where is the screen? Man, what is going on with this? Hi, I still have to reconfigure the whole thing, to be honest, because this is screwing up a little bit. Gold went for the liquidity. I have to say that this is not uncommon. big. Yeah, that was, yeah, that's for sure was quick. But as we mentioned earlier, actually, the structure on the 1 hour, we had all the way down to here. You guys remember we said that at the beginning, that we had all that space from up here to down here for a healthy pullback. Literally, that happened. And also yeah, that's what happened. And then when we opened the chart here on the higher time frame that I had drawn here, as we were as I was looking at it, is literally when it fell. I said, oh, you know what, it wouldn't make sense to come here, and literally that's boom, it did it like as I was talking about it. So this is healthy, actually. This is good. Yeah, 1912. That was a key level right there. The weekly zone is between, the weekly zone is bigger. The weekly zone, to be honest, like if you go to the weekly, you can find that it's really bigger. It's like all of this. It's all of this, like from here all the way up to there. That's the weekly reaction zone. So within a week, price can break, can close either above or below it. You see it here. But now, when you go to the lower time frames, you can be more specific about what reaction is being relevant today. Oh, you got slipped. Oh shit. Okay, that's not so good. Man, I have to check on. I'm having issues with the YouTube chat here. Let me see if I fix this. Where the heck is? No, 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 no. Where is this? Okay, I have it here on the tablet. Hey, Joe, would really appreciate a small playlist about how you swing trade. Yes, we learned scalping from Raja. Swings remain. Back to GJ. Well, I mean, if you look at the weekly outlook, you guys can this channel. I just did it Sunday. Literally just happened. All of this. So all of this, I gave it on Sunday when we were around here. When price was here, look at the weekly outlook. You're gonna notice I had a projection of buy entries against this zone here from Sunday when price was looking like this. And I explained my reasoning. So if you want to kind of like figure out how I see the market, you should be able to do it by the whole explanation I gave. What's it like around here? Oh, there you go, right there. Here, this one. I literally explained the whole swing setup. Look. When I was doing it, it was Sunday. Market didn't open yet. And as I was drawing the trend line, look at this. I drew the trend line, and I explained why, even though the 4-hour structure was bearish, in my eyes, this was a buy entry. As I was kind of like explaining that part, this happened. Market opened, and boom. And I also said in this explanation that I was expecting a gap up around here. I didn't think it was gonna be so high. I really thought it was gonna be at the level, but it happened up here. And as we closed the video, I explained why. Look at this. You see this? At the end of the explanation, I explained why from here we could expect a visit here to enter a buy entry to go all the way up there for the rest of the week. And if you look at this was a Sunday. Look at where we are today. You see that level? This is 1890. You see 1890 zone. Yeah, 1890 right there. Right. Look at this. This is where we are today. Remember 1890 that I mentioned there? The 1890 zone. There you go. Look at this. This tap, I remember getting it at the entry. There is a zone. You wanted to, like I explained, you want a confirmation here. It was not gonna be 1890. You wanted to wait for the 5 minute or something, give you a little bit of a structure rejection, and the entry would have been actually higher if you would have taken it. But that's literally the whole idea. Look, from here when we were, the idea was to take buys around here, and that was the setup. So for swings, and not even this, setup is this for the rest of the week, right? Even higher, but this is a safe take. Safe TP. 50 minute about to close. Let me check on this. Yeah, we're not above where I wanted. I want it like up here. If I don't close above here, I'm not interested yet, because this area inside of here to me is wow. Yeah, I'm not interested yet. I want to see that closure above here for me to feel safe. So if you want to see really how I think about the swing trading perspective, this one played out perfectly, and it was here. Like, so you can go there to this video. This is one of the like the first videos I just uploaded here. Actually, oh, I have people here. So that there I explain kind of like how I see the market, and I actually explain, you know, how I use trend lines for swing trades. We have nothing going on yet. GJ. So you see, if we fall from here, GJ, and we break below, now it would be better. Now it would be better for the continuation. Yeah, look at this wick. This is a nice wick. Yeah, now it would definitely be better. Okay. Yeah, I think if we flip on this one, now we got a nice wick grabbing here. We have 820 coming, right? Yeah, 820 might move this. And from here to here, I would expect from here to here at least to be a little bit fast. Like from this, like this area from here to here, and this. Yeah, that wick should not hold up a fall from this on a second visit here. Now let's see what's going on here. Oh, you had 2 weeks on the 5 minute. Okay, I see. So maybe a safer entry is like lower, if anything. But anyways. Well, let's see. Calling it a day. What is this, 5 minute? Oh, this looks like a 1 minute. An entry here. Yeah, I haven't, gotta be honest, I haven't tested like 1 minute like that, to be honest. Let's see if this works. And gold most likely setting up for buys too, right? Yeah, that was a nice liquidity grab right there. Wow, the movement was so sudden, but we are back inside the zone. This is 820. So most likely from here we're gonna push up, right? Yeah, that's it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, GJ, GJ is there. I mean, GJ is there. Yeah. Now let's see. Yeah, nice. There we go. Let me see who took this gold thing here. Gold is not looking so bad. Nice gold. Oh, there you go, gold. Yeah, I think this one, this liquidity here for sure, has strength to come here and visit now, maybe here. It's not looking bad at all. You took it on the 5 minute, nice. Well done. Yeah, I'm still practicing the lower time frames on gold. That was not my strength at all. So I'm kind of like looking more on that. So typically, so on the 1 minute, what did you do? You waited for this, I guess. So you had the structure, you had a break, you have a support, and you have a closure here, and then you took it right there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, okay, yeah, this is useful. I mean, for me, I play a lot with the. Let's go, GJ. This is my last. This is my last trade of the day. By the way, if this one doesn't work, then I'm done. Discipline. I'm just gonna wait it out. Oh, we're almost there. Wait, let me wait it. We're almost there. So let me just leave it here. What I like to take it away from the screen. That's a habit I'm starting to do a little bit, because sometimes doesn't happen to me really that much anymore. But when I was scalping, I would be scared out of the trades way too many times. So it's I started stop I stopped doing that. So I would like go grab some water, because I already have a partial TP here. So I will grab some water, do something else. There we go. Yeah, GJ, just give me that little push, man. Don't be so stingy. Yeah, we have news here, but it's a 10. Joe, but personally, how long did it take you to be profitable? After almost 3 months, I'm still break even. Wow, you're really doing good then. But slowly, surely getting green trades. Now you're doing better than me. Well, okay, so this is my story. Um, can I say this? I was profitable right away, but not the way I wanted it. So, I was kind of like profitable. Um, can I say this? I think the last 5 minutes gonna give me the push, and that will be my day. On this one, I did enter on a nice position, by the way. I was profitable, but using indicators, and like within a month, I created my own strategy. Okay, so this is how it went. I went through three academies, right? And I remember finding myself not knowing what the heck I was gonna do. Like, because all the academies, that will give you the same BS you always get online for free. So I didn't know what to do. So that was where my engineering brain started to kind of create. Okay, so you know what? Let me. If this is a probability based profession, then all I have to do is stick to a pattern and see if that pattern works, because it's all probabilities. So out of 100, how many am I gonna win? Out of 10, how many? Blah blah. That's what I thought. So my reasoning was, let me see. All I knew, oh, 1 year and 3 months. It's okay still. I mean, it's okay. 1 year and 3 months. It's still okay. You're not. Just keep in mind. Just keep in mind. You're still within a good, like. How you say this? You're still good. That's all I can say. You're still good. That's not something weird. And you're actually in a good path. Let's say. So the I noticed that as we as I was testing, I didn't really know what to do. So I grabbed like some indicators, but then indicators are tricky. One contradicts the other. You have to combine them, do this, do that. So I remember thinking, is there a good indicator that gives me like a clear signal? And I remember doing that. And by the way, as we close this, I'm still gonna hold it. There's a probability of price reaching down to here. You see, when it closes below here, grabs here to continue down here. So I'm just gonna hold it. So I do remember, yeah, I'm just gonna hold this one. And what happened was that, yeah, I think the same. That what happened was that then I started like combining, right? I started RSI, like I know almost all the indicators, and I know how they're supposed to work. And I do remember finding one that I liked. I combined that one with an EMA, and actually I think I gave it away on one stream once. If we close above here, I'm closing above this zone here. If we close below, I'm still in. I remember that I gave it away. Like I gave my setup of that indicator mixed with the other indicator, and then I remember that it was really efficient. I would win on my personal testings. I would win 83, 84% of the time. If this closes there, yeah, price has no business closing above this. If it closes above here, I'm closing right there, and I'm leaving, calling it a day. Um, Let me wait for the closure. So I was winning 80 some percent of the time, right? And then I said, okay, so with this I can make money. Now there was an issue with that. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Like I was just waiting for the indicators to line up, and I was taking a trade, and that's it, and I would win. But then it was boring. So there was one particular thing really important to me, which is this has to be sustainable. There has to be, yeah, I'm closing here. I don't like it. I don't like this retracement at all. Closed. Close the whole thing here. Yeah, that closure I didn't like it. So I'm done for the day, by the way, guys. So what I did was um, I was winning, but I didn't know why I was winning, right? So it didn't make sense. And I was I was getting bored out of it. By the way, this looks like a buy entry, to be honest. That's a massive liquidity wick, and wow, look at that. Yeah, yeah. Like if that's looks a lot like, oh yeah, look at the 30-minute. Jeez. Wow, that's a nice setup there. Not gonna take it, but looks like a buy entry. I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. I'm done. Um, you see what I said about, if I don't get a closure above, look at this. You know why? Yeah, because of, you said a correction. Because this could be a correction, and then NYSE might be the one pushing up, literally. So that's why I stayed away from this. GJ did look like it was gonna go up from where we just closed. To be honest, not gonna lie on that one. Like GJ was looking really good. I don't know if I should take like a really small position just for the sake of it, because it was such a good setup for me. Uh, let's, let's wait this out. And I literally closed at the week's end on GJ Secure 20. So everybody's making money but me today. Nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. The ideas are there, right? Look, this is a good sell continuation down to here too. Not bad at all. So they're both giving the entry. Like they're screaming for sales. So, that's good. That's good. So basically, that's it. Like, okay, you line up an indicator. Now this lines up. This one lines up. Blah blah blah. Boom boom boom. Okay, I win. But why did I win? So it didn't make sense, and I just said, you know what, man, this is boring. This is really boring. I don't think this is gonna hold. I don't think this is gonna be sustainable for me. And yeah, so I decided I was not gonna go for it. Like I was not gonna keep doing that. I wanted to. I literally said I want to know what the heck is going on and why. Like I want to know the market in a way, or read it in a way that I don't depend on anybody or any indicator. And I that's when I started. I bought like this book. The shit, this is blurring the thing. Wait, this is some blurring. I've talked about this book. This book just confirmed stuff that I was already doing, but it was a good book. Um, Background none. Oh, there you go. You see, this is the book. So I bought this book, and it's started reading about naked trading, right? Like I wanted to learn what the heck what's going on. Oh, this is. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm not gonna leave empty-handed here. Nice. Okay, good. So far, so good. Yeah, I said I did like Raja. He says he's not gonna take one, and then he feels like taking it, and I felt like taking it. Gonna take profits here because now I'm at break even if I secure here and leave a runner. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna TP here and leave a runner. Yeah, nice. Oh, I love this. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it was not a losing day for me. Mark, I'm fluid with the market. Decided to enter at the last minute. It pulled back. I noticed that it was again at the break of the wick, the candle. I did this time place the stop loss really tight below that wick that I see here, because then TP right here. Now let me leave a runner. Hopefully this is not gonna take me out, and see how far can we get today. Okay, recovered. By the way, I just recovered what I lost on that attempt and this morning's attempt. So I'm a little bit above, like I'm at break even basically. So it's not like I made big profits today, but at least I didn't lose. So basically, what happened was that I started reading about it, and if you search, you're gonna find. And that's what happened to me. I was searching for somebody. Like I was searching for something, and whatever you want to call it, God, the universe gave it to me. And that's when I met also Raya. That was like around. I found out about that stream. That was in 2020. So I found the first time I heard about him was 2019 December, but I started actually watching it was like in 2020. And so now I'm really done for the day. I'm not like I didn't win, but I didn't lose, right? So that's when I heard about it, and then I was already reading about naked forex, naked trading. I noticed he didn't use any indicator, literally what I was looking for, and that's it. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep learning this. So you said that you have 1 year or so trying to be profitable and bringing break even. Guess this, I was profitable with indicators within a month. I'm not lying. Within a month, I was profitable with indicators. I took a whole year to be profitable with naked trading. So you're good. Like I started last year was when I finally started closing month on month and profit. And but obviously also the other thing is that the strategy that I knew it was profitable, but it was with indicators. So like even the people I teach in Spanish, and I taught them everything I learned from all the 3 academies, all the seminars, books, and everything. And I knew that I could provide them safe, profitable. This is going nice. A safe, profitable strategy, right? Because I was profitable. I always teach that strategy too. But the most important thing is not about the whole thing. It's not even the strategy itself, but the way you set up the plan. So that was what really was important. And I noticed that what people usually don't teach is how to create you a good plan so that you can be off on your own, and don't need anybody. Like, I don't need anybody to trade, right? And that happened to me once I learned how to set up the strategy. Strategy for me, what makes up a good strategy? Oh, yeah. Um, a good strategy is a good plan. Is not only like a strategy could be. It's not only like, so you need, like, I'm done, by the way, guys. I'm not taking more trades today. I'm like, I'm calling it a good day, just because, you know what, I might later watch the NYSE Open and look for a buy entry again, maybe for my swing trading setup, because this is happening right now. And this thing here, I would expect NYSE to BS a little bit here. And honestly, if I would look at it on the higher time frame too, I would not be surprised, believe it or not, if this thing comes down to here before going up. I'm not trying to be like it literally is just watching gold now. Actually, yeah, it would surprise me now that I think about it, because it already created the wick, so it would have no business doing that anyways. So for me, a good strategy has to have many things. Number one, you have to have the rules, and the rules are pretty much the whole strategy, right? You have to have a time, when you're gonna be times, like zones. When this is the when. When are you training? You have to have entry rules. You have to have exit rules. What else? Um, and pretty much with that, with this time, entry, exit, and you want to have an amount, and that amount is not so this is how I see it. Amount to risk per day, or if you're a swing trader, per week, or whatever. It really depends on what style. And amount, so based on that amount is where I actually base. So this would be like 4.1 dash, because then based on that is when I decide if it's gonna be trade based. Because if I'm a scalper, maybe I should only take 2 trades a day, or 3 trades a day. Like today I took 3, right? Or risk only based. Because if you're a swing trader, like yesterday was the setup for the entry for my swing trade. So today I was not supposed to do anything else. Like today, this entry, you just leave it alone. You take profit, literally tapped here, that would have been TP1. I usually take TP1 a little bit above 1R, like here, that would have been TP1 for sure. And that would have been the rest. But when I swing trade, I take 50%. I take 50% here, leave a 50% runner. I don't take 80%. It really depends. So that's how you kind of like create like a good plan, right? And you decide, okay, if I'm gonna be trading every day, maybe I should do it trade based, meaning 1 to 2 trade a day, whatever, 3 trades a day, let's say, and still keep the risk to a margin, or risk based only, and that's for the higher time frame traders. And that's like, if you don't have this, you're not gonna be successful, and that's period. There's no way around this. And then you need After this comes what the people pay for in the marketplace, which is experience. And experience is the combination of time plus work or execution plus wisdom. Wisdom comes wisdom comes out of the combination of lived experiences. By the way, this is just me, you know, anything. So when you see experience literally comes from something you went through. You cannot be experienced in something you have not spent time and execution on it. And wisdom comes good experience. Good experience is this. Experience by itself is without wisdom. Because there's a lot of people they spend years doing something and they're not good at it. They're not learning from the past, so they're not wise. Exit and entry rules. What do I mean? This GJ thing is going nicely, right? This GJ thing is going right. I like it. Let me leave it. Oh, I should have been typing here, right? Entry rules. What are entry rules, guys? It should be, that's quite. For example, let's say that I have. Let me create like an entry rule for this. Look, number one. Let's say entry rules. Look for higher time frame. Let's say 4 hour, for example. Number one, if I'm gonna scalp this, right? You can go from high to low. You can go daily, whatever you're gonna do. This is quick. Look for 30-minute support, recent support and resistance. 3. It's like a machine. You have to think like a machine, right? Like you have to set it up like if you were a bot or an algorithm. So look for the support and resistance. Pick a bias, right? Based on the higher time frame. 4. Once you pick the bias, wait for a confirmation of closure of let's say 30-minute candle against ASR level, support resistance. And you can go, from there. TP, take profits. That's an exit rule. So that's an entry rule. Oh, nice. I want February. So what's first day trading ever? Close 5%. Wow. Congratulations. Wow, that's really powerful. Wow. I'm really amazed. Man, when I did 5% my first time, like on naked trading, that was like something else. Like I could feel the way out. Yeah, that's powerful. So does that make sense on the exit entry rules? What are the exit rules? Exit rules would be the way you set up your take profit, the way you set up your stop loss. That would be the exit rules. Exit rule would be take profits on the next structure level, or close half. That one as a variation. That's when you want to leave a runner, or close 80% or whatever. or stop loss below the 30-minute candle. That would be an exit rule. And then, the amount, I'm going to be risking 1% here. I'm going to be risking 2% here. I'm going to be risking X% here. That's how I roll. I'm not going to lie. I think GJ wants to keep going up. This is looking tasty, tasty. But we're about to enter the 1 hour. Oh, this is bearish. Oh no, this is all bearish anyways. So that's tricky. Nah, that runner is okay. I'm gonna leave that runner do its own thing, its own damage. Because the structure is bearish. But this is a support. Oh shit, this is that level. Hey, I see you, Sander. See ya. But that's powerful, 5% a month. Wow. So that makes up to me a good strategy. Just having rules, and that you follow those rules every single day. Hey, I'll see you, Clifford. I think I will be finishing this now in 10 minutes. If you guys want to check out any other chart before we leave, I will be looking for swing trade entries or potential re-entries, which I would expect. Yeah, I would expect, like, if we reject here again now, I would expect that this would be the continuation up on gold, just so you know. That would make sense. Yeah, Maria, congratulations, really. Like, that's really awesome, powerful, and yeah, you're way ahead of the game. Like, you're way ahead of, like, man, have a great one. And, anybody. Oh yeah, that GJ runner is really doing nice. Yeah, that GJ runner is doing good. Yeah, GJ. Yeah, I do have a concern, but it's not so high up. It's a lot around here. And around here might see a reaction on GJ. This is a 1 hour level, and then you have all the way up here. This is a daily, but actually you can grab and stretch this out up to here. So maybe, who knows? You know what, this could be. Let me just take a look at GJ, because this looks interesting. We never know. Like I said, we even, like, let me check on this. Even if gold flips here, which it would, probabilities are not dictating that, but yeah, I don't see how gold flips. Like, it can flip, but the probabilities of gold flipping bearish, breaking all of this, are really low, really low. Like, if I had to give it a number, it would be like 20%. It doesn't mean that it couldn't happen. It just means that they're really low. Why? Because we grabbed so much liquidity here, got the boom, and then we got this 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3 taps during different sessions. So everybody kind of like got their orders in, and now they have a good setup to continue going up. So, sometimes gold comes here, grabs another big push, and kind of fakes out a lot of people and still go up. But yeah, I don't see how is it that gold would go down. Now on GJ, on the other hand, I'm trying to figure out what is going on with GJ. GJ has a clear trend line going down on the 4 hour. On the daily, it really, it has it like all the way up there. And oh, you know what? Before I leave, so this is what I'm gonna do. For that person asking me about the swing, I'm gonna leave it recording here. This is how I draw a swing trading view, like how I draw the charts for swing trading. I go for the higher time frames. You see the monthly, then I try to find where is the limit of all the wicks that met the most amount of wicks and body closures that met. That would amount for me to a monthly level when I look at the monthly. So I have it here, monthly. Do this, do the same down below here. You see all the way down here, and then you have a level here on the monthly. As you can see left, you have a closure here, 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 here. So all of this is a monthly. What that means to me is that within a month, I can expect GJ, you know, most likely visiting down here, yeah, around here. So there's a high probability we still could come down here or visit here. So the levels to me mean that most likely any candle on the month has to touch either here or here. I don't know if that makes sense. Like if we're in here, this candle, the price, there's a high probability that we either touch this month this level or this level, but one of those or both. But if you draw the levels correctly, that's how it's most likely should be. On the weekly, I go do the same. Then I go and grab the very top of the whatever I'm looking at, and this is how I do it. And so when I see this, a combination of a monthly with a weekly, which is this is the case, this is what I do. I try to arrange it in a way that it matches the weekly, and then I use a rectangle. So I have my own thing, right? How to see the market, and then I have a weekly rectangle. Anything black is a weekly level for me, right? That's how I see it. Same thing here. Up here, I do this. Now, when I have so many wicks up there, what I do is typically I try to reach the very best top here. I'm gonna explain why I would do this like here. Why? Because number one, I know 158 is the level actually. That is a key level, a historical key level. So what I would do is this. The reason why I would do this is because now in my head I keep in mind that anything close to this could be a reaction, and because most likely this is also a daily. So what I do is I make it a daily. If I go to the daily chart, I'm sure this is gonna be a daily. Daily for me is red. If I go to the daily, look at this. Most likely it's gonna be a daily rejection. There you go, look at this. Why? Because I'm used to any wick that meets twice at the very limit, usually it's a daily limit. So I already keep that in mind. And here, down below here, you notice this is a weekly, monthly all together. And here I have a monthly and daily and all of that together, weekly, all of that. So I do the same trick here. So I know this is a strong, really strong level. Most likely it's gonna be a daily too. Most likely, why? Because there's a top of a structure here. And then I have a daily, have a weekly down level here, but it doesn't matter so much, so I leave it like without the zones. I just, because this is where rejected before continue going down. So most likely when we break below here is because we most likely, even if we grab liquidity, we're gonna go down. So that's it. Now I have the zones within where I'm gonna be playing around with the price. I go to the daily to see if I see something clearer. I see something clear here, and that's a daily level now. And that is right there where we are actually bouncing from. So on that type of levels, this is where I do this. This is a daily strong zone, not because relevant, it is relevant now today, now that I think about it, but also because it rejected a whole structure. And same thing here, you see down below here, that weekly is also a daily, as you can see. And now I have my playground with limits and all of that. So now I see better. You see, that's why, this is why I didn't go for the buy on GJ, because this rejection here might drop price down to here. Oh, it's about to take my runner out, by the way. Gold, looks like gold might be ready to keep going up, right? Let me see. So you saw how I draw the What is it? We're about to open 9. Oh, look at this. Bam, 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 bam. You see? Let me go to the chart where I have like the scalp setup. Let me erase all of this, and I'm gonna call it a day here. 9 a.m. Yeah, but closure below, you see? So you wait for the closure. 1 minute left, closure below, but it's a bullish closure against the trend line. This is quite simple for me, you know. We got the support confirmed, sort of. Let me see, 50 minute, yeah, 30 minute, what a week. So you see this? You have something like this here, right? You see all of those wicks? So whatever happens that breaks above here and confirms up, then should be a good setup for a buy entry later. If you guys find, you know, price dingling around or playing around here, and it does something like this, it should be like a good setup. Just keep that in mind. We had the 9 closure. Yeah. Oh, so you see this? So this doji closed below the zone. That is not the best closure. Actually, it is the worst closure that you want from a 4-hour closure. But now the read that I get from this, it is bullish. It went up and it created liquidity. This is what you could call a rejection week. On the daily, looks a little bit more intentional to me. So the way I would read this is if we get a nice closure above here again today, like I said, it remains the same. The idea to me, actually, whatever happens above this area is a continuation up here and probably up here today. And it really, you know what? It really doesn't look bad even for entries. Like, let me see. Yeah, it really doesn't look bad at all. Let me do the trick on the 1 hour. Closure, support, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there you go. You see? Okay, so you would have like a structural close here, revisit down to here maybe, and then a continuation. Yeah, I don't see sales, by the way. I don't see sales. Like, unless we reject from here again a second time and we break below. So this is how I see sales. If we revisit today here, we're about to go to NYSE, revisit to 1920, rejection from there, and start to break below this level, that would flip my whole bias for the whole thing would go. Like anything that happens that looks like this, anything below this level here, that would flip my bias for sure. 1910 is the key level for me to watch out. Yeah, 1910. Whatever happens that brings price down below 1910, I would be worried about not buys. But right now, it makes sense for a buy entry. It's just that you know, I'm actually good for the day, so I'm not gonna force anything that I don't like. If I see the closure that I wanted, you know, oh, look at this. Wait, let me do something here. There's another way to see it, right? Support here formed. Okay, so maybe, you know, with this, because we're looking for buy entries. So we got the liquidity grab here. So if the 30-minute closes bullish after this, yeah, look at this. The 15-minute would be a continuation of the 30-minute. So if the 30-minute, this 30-minute closes bullish, then there's a high probability today the rest of the day like go up here. So, you know, you guys play with this, see if it makes sense with your trading analysis. And yeah, I hope this helps somebody. Like the other people were saying, if you like this stream, like I have nothing to sell you. We're just trading here together. So give it a like, subscribe, and share it. And you know, we're gonna be here for the whole month. I mean, I'm planning to be here always, you know, as much as possible. And but especially now, the we're gonna be trying to do this. I will be doing this 3 days a week because I have to go to the Spanish channel and do it in Spanish for 2 days at least. So so I'm gonna go for the Spanish. I think what is today? Today is oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna be streaming Spanish Mondays and Wednesdays, and maybe Fridays I do English. So maybe I do, yeah, like today, Thursday, and Friday, something like that in English. Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you guys. Have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So this week, I'm gonna go for the, I think for the Spanish channel. So maybe not tomorrow. So maybe the next day. Okay. This is a new setup, so now I have to see how is it that I end this one. Okay, guys, everybody, have a great one. Take care. Do not overtrade. Call it a day. If you lost, call it a day. If you won, call it a day. I mean, if you took 2 to 3 trades and that was part of your plan too, right?